Mike McCool here from the Royal Examiner. Today we're at Skyline High School and we're talking today to the cross-country coach, Rodger Seemiller. Rodger, we want to talk about the Edward Jones 5K Race for Education. Why don't you give us a little bit about your background involving that?
Well, I started coaching at Skyline High School about 2 years ago, and they had something going on already because the previous coaches were Mike Tanner, and he got the thing started, and he helped get the thing started. He was working with Brett Herbeck,
right?
And they got it started. And of course, when he went over to Warren County High School to be with his kids and to coach there, then I took his place here, and they had already had that thing in place.
Right. So
you like the concept a lot.
Right. So you participated, I say, last year?
Yeah, that was my first chance to participate in that.
Did you run in it?
It's a real nice.
Or are you going to be like Mike? He said, "Oh, I did the time and I put out the cones." He wasn't going to run, you know.
Yeah, well, I've logged a few miles in my time, but after the third knee operation, I don't do too many of those anymore.
Yeah, I have that problem too.
Yeah.
You know, bad knees. You know, so I think that's part of my problem.
And I'm getting kind of old. So.
Yeah, I tell you what. I was talking to the coaches from Warren County yesterday, and we talked about all the great things that this race for education brings up. The scholarships they provide to the students, they were used for trips, and we're assuming this is exactly the same thing that's going to happen here because they share it between the two high schools.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
So what kind of things did they do last year with this money? Do you recall?
Well, I do recall they give the program, the cross-country programs, a nice sum of money, and we can use that for a lot of different things. Like we go to a lot of away events, and as our team grows, I can't speak for Mike, but I know he does this. And as the kids get better and they start going out of town more, we can start funding money for hotels, and you got to feed them and dress them up nice, you know.
Oh, sure,
If you got real good runners, you can send them out of state. You know, these things cost money.
It does.
And we're always glad to have it.
You're not the football team, so you're not the highest rated as far as money comes. And only the football team seems to get everything, don't they?
And we don't pack them in for
No, you don't pack them in. I remember my son run cross country. You're right. Not that many parents showed up. You know,
Exactly.
But it wasn't a big draw. But I think it does a great work for students as they go forth after life. That's something they can take with them.
It is.
It's hard to take football with you.
Right, you can only crash into each other so long.
Exactly.
But running is something you can do for a lifetime. They have a lot of older people. They have people in wheelchairs running these races. Boston Marathon, the New York Marathon, the Marine Corps Marathon. You'll see a lot of people out there running. So this is something they can do. And you know, I just think this is a great sport for male, female. Anybody who wants to try it can get out there and do it.
Well, we're glad that you and the other coaches are here in our county helping these young men and women to participate in these type of sports. And we want to praise Brett Herbeck for all the work he's done with this 5K race he's been doing. And this will be the 11th year, and it's happening on March 10th. And the race this year will be on the Leeches Run Parkway. That'll be a little different than what they've done in the past.
That's going to be interesting.
It'll be interesting.
And there's a couple of hills on that thing, so it might be a little bit of a challenging course.
There's a grade. It's a long grade, so I think you'll feel the burn, so to speak.
Nothing more boring than a flat course.
Right. And you're going to be able to walk it. You can walk or run. So more information will be on the Race for Education Facebook page and also on active.com. In our story, look below the video here, and you'll be able to see the links to the various pages that'll help you get signed up or help out in the program. That's May 10th. Oh, no, I'm sorry, March 10th. March 10th. It's not that long ago, a couple weeks or another week, really.
Week and a half.
Week and a half.
And I'll be there at 9 o'clock for the gun goes off at 9. Yeah.
So we'll see you out there with your stopwatch.
You certainly will.
Moving the cones around and doing all sorts of stuff.
I'll be all over the place.
All right, that's great.
Just won't be running.
That's right. This is Mike McCool with the Royal Examiner, and we'll see you on race day.